all of no
Rebel
one watching
2.
yet.
What's up, Revelator 2?
Oh,
What's up,
the
Revelator?
entire population of Revelator 1? Let's go.
Yo, Extra Sign?
Exert sign. We're doing it. We're doing it.
Is it streaming to the wrong?
Let me check. I don't know. I didn't. That's not what I meant. I meant it as a joke on saying no one. But
What's up, Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle fans?
We are here with Netplay Versus, where we play a Kotsky Blitz comp.
Yeah.
Stream link. Got it. Yeah, we play a Kotsky Blitz comp and Million Arthur Arcana Blood.
Yo, Million Arthur Arcana
That game
Blood is unironic. That game's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
It's super fun.
Mm-hmm.
I picked that up and I was like, one of the only games, like, the rare games where you touch it and you're like, man, I actually want to play this. Like, would not mind grubbing my hands up with it.
I have a question for you. I haven't played it at all, which is hilarious. I've just seen a friend of mine play it. Does it have an IB mechanic? Or the equivalent?
I don't know, honestly.
Oh.
Like, I was just kind of so caught up in... it's got a lot of mechanics. And then you got this assist system where you pick, like, 3 people, and they come in and, like, cast spells, and they have, like, different costs. And then you, like, build up mana during the fight to, like, call them forth and shit. So, I don't know. Like, there was just a lot of depth from that I thought was really interesting. Especially since, like, your characters have, like, specified... Your characters are different elements also.
You're talking about Arcana Hearts. I'm talking about Million Arthur.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Those are 2 different games, right?
Arcana Heart... Yeah, but Million Arthur Arcana Blood was made by Arcana Hearts developer.
Oh, are they the same, like, elemental system?
Maybe. I don't know
how
Arcana
Hearts 3.
Oh, I don't know how that one works, but that's how Million Blood works.
Oh, I see.
We've got 3 Blaze Blue Cross Tag fans in the chat.
Yo, let's go.
Oh, hey, let's not me. Let's play a game that people really don't touch. Oh yeah, hey, what's up, everyone? This is Guilty Gear Rev 2. And we're here with Netplay Versus 25.
Our first match is going to be between Bert and Give. We need Bert. One second. Give. You guys are our... I'm adding them again just so they know for certain. Give is already here. But if you're not listed in the message that Bash sent, which is a lot of capital letters, but mainly, basically, if you haven't been added, you feel free to play. I believe the only match the 2 matches that can go are Bash's match and then Jelly and Jostle's. Other than that, there's buys and stuff. We have a smaller tournament, so things are going to be a bit slower.
I'll go ahead and hit up Doughboy though. I'll catch you guys on the flip.
Yes, on the flippity flip.
All right.
On the flippity flip.
No, everyone else. Room is full. What?
Shouldn't be.
There should. What the fudge? Shouldn't. Make sure you're using the right link. Make sure you're using the right link. There's like 5. Yeah.
We're in there.
Yeah. There's a lot. There's a lot of. I need to close Janice. Close 4s. We don't want.
All right, you can go ahead and start.
Yeah, feel free to start. Yeah.
Now, Bert been grinding out.
Yeah.
Give 2.
Give. Say it again.
See him. Give 2. Good to see them both entering.
Yes. Give notable Slayer player. And then Bert, consistent Potemkin player. He's been involved for a while and has been participating in NXT regularly, which is really cool. Ooh, Give is rocking the mod color, which is really cool. I'm a huge fan of that for a lot of characters. It's very pretty.
Nice. This would be an interesting fight for me because to me these are 2 players who are like have been playing a similar amount of time, perhaps. I'm not really sure, but like I've been aware of them for like a similar amount of time. So like,
ooh, Interesting pile bunker whiff. I just chooses to dead on time through
like, oh, the trade.
Oh, Give never disappointing. He's one of those players who just like a 50 meter. You can maybe not expect is a strong word, but like he really wants to go for those like high risk, high reward moments.
I know, right?
Which I guess is part of the reason he gravitated towards Slayer.
So, Visitor, if that's like Slayer's run, if he were to have a regular run, they'd probably just do that for whatever reason. I mean, if you think about it, because everyone else's run animation is just like their side dust.
What's Slayer's RPM during 5D? I'm thinking maybe 30 RPM. It looks pretty tame for a wheel, but like for a human, that's pretty terrifying.
How high of an RPM can human arm flailing reach?
We'll find out today on Mythbusters. Is what I feel like the sentence should be. After that,
you know, I honestly bet you that Raven can do a better Slayer 5D animation than Slayer can, because Raven's not caring about fucking his arm up.
True. He would just spin like a screw. Like.
Raven would be like Christopher Lloyd at the end of Who Framed Roger Rabbit as the villain, just like
yeah, just and, like spring, yeah, Tasmanian devil spin.
Oh no, whips the dust.
Whips the fighty. I don't know how
that's
that
a win for Bert though.
Yeah, it really is giving more space.
Well, he got him out of the corner.
He needs like 3 neutral wins here.
Or 2 pot
close
busters.
up the match. Yes, 2 pot busters would do it as well. Though Slayer's
gonna knock him down.
Back dash is gonna give him a lot of opportunities.
Strike and Vuln to go through the slide head.
That was pretty. It was a very simple, like dandy step. It looks really cool. So Give is up one round.
Something I'm not even sure I was aware that Slayer could do versus.
I didn't recognize it either.
I probably noticed it, just never thought about it. It's just like, oh yeah, it's obvious.
Goes to the meaty 5D and it's backdash. Backdash Oki looks so cool. Like backdashing through Oki looks so cool. Like from a cinematic perspective.
Yes. For
it is the most annoying. It is so annoying, but man, does it look badass.
All right, gets that big old counter hit and back of that.
Oh, goes to the meaty.
Yeah, just take the meaty. All his life's gone. Spent all that meter to try to get back in.
Trying to get that undertow in there. And,
probably a little bit of misinput.
Counter hit too. I did
never know though.
Painful.
Wow, even on counter hit, unable to convert off Mega Fist. Is that bad?
Super. Is that gonna kill?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Why did I kill?
Part of me was like, no, there's no way.
Well, I mean, it's Guts and Potemkin. Like if you were gonna if there was ever a time to wonder versus dead on time, that's right. It was non-burst. It wasn't burst. It was
It was burst, but yes, it was.
Okay.
It was burst. Maybe I just got it. I swear DOT exists to make commentators ask if it's gonna kill. Like, jeez, I will never know. I will never know.
But gets the reset.
Another one.
Will this kill?
No. Close one.
And that's
another
twice we've seen that reset into the bite with from bad spacing. Unfortunately,
Give can win off of one health, one super. Is this gonna kill?
I don't think so. All right. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Extend will chunk out some damage, and probably would have been able to kill with RC into TK slide or not slide head, but ICPM.
Yeah. Or just like the combo.
Ooh. What? Okay, just all right. We're not blocking.
Meaty 2D.
The hesitation Give was like, well, he's not blocking anymore. I gotta see what's up.
Nearly traded.
Ooh, good Trishula.
Set up a wall. ICPM.
He's got
what you're gonna do.
Big chunk of health.
Oh, he was expecting the DOT.
The meter trade. No conversion? Okay. All right.
I like Bert's patience here. That was like a good adaptation.
Going 1-1. Let me update these scoreboards.
That was good. That was good.
It's saying already.
It's like a really simple.
You've got so much
it's like
meter.
one of those things. Yeah, there's like one of those things that comes up in fighting games, like a really obvious like decision point. And like, sure, there's stuff he could have done like safe jumps and stuff to make it a bit more ambiguous, but like seeing a player do that is like always like and like really respond to what he thinks the opponent's gonna do.
Yeah.
Is like, you know, always fun and thrilling. Let's go. 6K loops. Let's go. Oh, nearly kills.
Well, it's like
perfect anyways.
What if chess tournaments were like 2 out of 3, right? And people like could come and watch you like, oh no, like he made that maneuver in the first game, but he's not following for it this time. Like,
yeah.
I guess they are, but they like kind of play him over days, you know.
Yeah, it's harder to immediately see the interaction, and so that's like I guess commentators have to. Well, a bird is nearly his reverse sweeping. Not even, I think he might have dropped around.
But you're allowed to go adapt. You know, you're given a day.
Is this gonna kill?
No, almost. That's half his life. That is not gonna kill. Holy shit!
6H, slide head, backdash jump. What's the last hit? Oh my goodness, JS multi-hit property coming in clutch there. Give. Oh,
and it's enough. And Bert just let it go.
That round. Sneak that out.
That was hard to watch for Bert.
Welcome back.
I think that was I think Bert also found that hard to watch. Probably.
Oh, this is the last round of the first game. I'm sorry, the last round of the first game. Or the third game of the first match.
There it is.
Oh no, too late on the heat knuckle.
Oh,
all right, one more chance.
Go for a meaty. It's gonna work.
Oh yeah, ready for the aerial conversion too.
Yeah,
all right, take him to the corner.
Good.
Again?
Oh, goes again.
No escape for you. All right, gotta watch out for the backdash and the YRC. It's active. One more chance. No meter.
No meter for give.
We both knew we were both fucking saying the same thing.
I was like staring at it, like
there's like he's got no meter to reversal. What's he gonna do?
On time. It's coming. Oh wait, again. Oh no.
Okay.
All right, Bert almost losing that after securing the victory, but manages to clutch it out.
Well played. Very fun match to start off the tournament. I really enjoyed that. Yeah. But our next match is gonna. Oh, is there anything else anyone wants to say? I don't want to.
No, it was fun to watch.
Okay, so next match is Usagi versus Kavister, 2 Johnny players.
Let's see if
renowned.
Let's see if Usagi is playing Johnny today.
Oh yeah, true. Now everyone else, I say everyone else, but Solstice, you can go ahead and play Bert off stream, and Jelly and Jostle, I believe, are playing, and other than that, our tournament's running well. So Usagi, let's get Usagi in there. Yeah, Usagi. And Kavister, you guys are up. And then at Puddles on deck. Also, I know you're in the lobby, Kavister. I just wanted to make it seem equitable in chat. Like I'm not just picking on Usagi.
Get in here, Usagi.
Kavister's Hall. Everyone cower.
Oh no.
Oh goodness.
You cannot intimidate me.
Tallest Johnny in the land.
Tallest
this
Johnny.
Is like normal people looking at Faust standing up.
I mean, to be fair, I would be equally intimidated if I saw Faust in real life, I think.
I think I'd just feel bad.
I feel like there's a meme format.
He's not exactly like well filled out.
I see. I feel like there's a meme format that's unexplored, which is just this, and then the Master Usagi's gonna kick my. Is that I'm curious if the game censored that or if you did.
All right, let's figure it out. He censored it.
We figured it out. Wow.
I believe in you.
Gasp! I'm sorry, Kavister. I just had to know for science.
Man, you're offending our northern brethren's delicate sensibilities.
Cursing on stream, Bash, this is deplorable.
Literally on stream. Cleared. I didn't know.
This is unthinkable.
Unthinkable.
So Usagi is not hearing. If Puddles, if you're listening in on this stream, if you can join, you can play Bash's match. You can play against Bash right now. But other than that, we're just how was your guys' week?
It was pretty good.
My week's been pretty good. I'm in a little bit of the read a good book fugue from playing a visual novel, which was AI
Nice.
the Somnium Files, and I spent yesterday like. I was like, all right, I'm going to finish this out. I'm so close. And then like 8 hours later, I'm like, all right, I'm so close. And I'm like, I was by then, but like I'd been in that mode for so long, just be like, all right, I'm going to do this. Cause like, I thought I was I was right there.
Oh, there he is.
Hey, Usagi.
Oh, both Puddles and Usagi. Well, Kamister, you're up.
All right.
Bless. Thank you. I feel like as soon as Puddles confirmed he was going to be here, Usagi was just like, nah, I can't have this person. I can't have Puddles show me up.
Puddles just ran up to the cab and kicked him.
Yeah. Classic Puddles. Kicking. Yeah.
Right in time.
The
perfect timing on that 5K from Puddles. All right, round start, backdash, the respect.
Usagi is the black trench coat Johnny, and Kvister is the red and white. That's Kvister's, I believe, standard colors.
Yeah.
They're just feeling each other out in neutral. Usagi has, like, in my head, having played with him for about a year.
Oh, no!
Really matured from a player who was known for being a bit wild to a really patient player. That was kind of a sick interaction. I talked over Rube.
Really, I've always felt Usagi's
Mm-hmm.
play was very patient in a lot of ways.
Okay.
Maybe not as
Probably, I'm probably like I probably have like an incorrect perspective on this. In all honesty, but like
I
could kind of see that in a way. I don't
in tournament. I don't know about in general, but in tournament he definitely has slowed down more.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
in recent ones.
It's like it's a really inspirational/aspirational style of play.
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh man, I wish I had this level of patience. Where you're just like slowly walking forward and kind of just waiting. It reminds me a bit of like some small interactions like that Omido would have, for example, where he would just take things slow. You know.
Mm-hmm. Well, because he's learning how to play the character and what the character's strengths are, and it's like, well, if I'm not, if I'm putting myself into a weak position, then what am I? What good is that?
Yeah.
If I'm swinging when it's not my turn, what good is that?
Another way of looking at it as well is like, why take a risk when you don't have to? Which I like your paradigm a bit better. I think it's more clear.
Yeah, I mean, it is definitely like it favors Johnny's strengths to play that way.
I was thinking of, because I guess a lot of Usagi, from my experience with Usagi, is just seeing his tournament play. I haven't seen a lot of his casual play beyond in Rev Zero. That's been a while.
I see.
And it was go out with them. But like the thing about Usagi in tournament I've always been impressed with is his ability to not only just defend correctly, but to, in that defense, make the correct decision to get out of that. And then it's like, and I was thinking about it, it's like, that can seem very wild if you're watching it and you don't know that, like, oh my god, he just hit a button there, right? Like it seems wild, but like, it's wild that he managed to even do like the correct thing at all.
Yeah. Ooh, the throw reset, I like it. Oh, waits for the blitz too. Nice.
He's got 100
That's gonna be a lot of damage.
Kill him.
Good Oki. Strong Oki.
Nice defense on Kvister's part, getting out.
Good challenge, but
the
nerves.
Yeah, that was definitely nerves.
I like how both of them, oh my goodness, throw clashes.
So that was definitely like Visitor getting in this feeling of like, okay, Usagi's playing at this pace now with me. Like, we're going to go back and forth. He's going to dash in at me and I'm going to go burst. And Usagi's like, no, I'm not. I can't even see. I have sunglasses on. Why would I be dashing around?
Yeah.
That's dangerous.
Ooh, the 6K, but no conversion gets thrown.
That's unfortunate.
Ooh, that's even more unfortunate.
3 5H is gonna connect. The second connects. Ooh, a bit of slowdown.
Just the KD still. Gold burst.
Nice burst block. That was
interesting. Yeah,
ready for it.
And just the safe jump from the GH or whatever, be able to block the burst.
2-0.
Usagi taking it.
2-0 taking it over Kvister.
Take a walk with me.
Okay. And now our next match is going to feature our very own commentator, Bash, playing against Ramlethal aficionado, Poodles.
Poodles.
Yeah, Ramethal aficionado and dog. I don't know. I'll say dog because
Dog lover.
Yeah. Well, stairs. There's jokes.
Eddie's
I
a
just
dog.
don't wanna.
I was so distracted thinking about how like they just brought Zato back in the story and were like, yeah, we felt like it, and that's it. Yeah, I hear. They're like, why are you back, Zato? Like, I don't know. The Conclave felt like it.
Wait a minute. Well, look, did you see that confirmed? That was insane. Setting up the sword and then getting the 2K, the I think it's the K, like the 2K string to launch into the sword hit.
Nice.
Giving that full. Oh my goodness!
From
thrown out of the blade for perfect in round 1. Jeez.
From the delayed string hit.
That was
Get the
a lot.
KD, get the overheads. It's gonna be full corner carry if conversions, but
the block string's enough to get them into the corner. Throwing them right back in there.
Bash unable to create any space for herself right now. All right, choosing to stick into the corner. However, no Eddie meter here to work with, so kind of in a scramble situation that won't gonna lead anything. And this 2-day sword conversion. Yeah,
powerful conversion. Let's see how this
sets a sword on you. Suddenly, the threat of lows becomes insanely high.
Whew. Getting hit by that high. It's a +3 overhead. You gotta either IB the previous move and then punish, and then try to aim for that gap, or just hold it because at some point she's gonna need mine.
Puddles takes game 1. Bash taking a minute to think. I agree.
Thonk. Big thonks.
Honestly,
happening.
what I would be feeling like, the thing I would be thinking right now if I was Bash is I need to not engage. But Puddles.
Ooh, really low air throw.
That also.
That was a super low air throw to establish their pressure. Going to take. This is the round is nearly over. 5D.
Next combo will kill.
Yep. Trans has a gap. Gotta hold this. Blocks the 2 overheads.
I'm wondering if that was a legitimate combo, or if it was just a
maybe
if it was pressure. Because it didn't seem like Puddles. I think if he wanted the reset, just go okay, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like it's something that like should, in quotes, like you would imagine could combo based on Ramethal, like Ramethal's routes.
Yeah,
but
maybe he just believed in the guts crushing damage. Jesus, I mean,
oh my goodness, this is oppressive.
Yeah.
You know, when people say Ramethal supremacy, this is not what they meant.
Go home and be a shadow man.
Unburstable just decides to take it slow. That's kind of slick.
Back to commentary for you.
That was kind of slick. I love the idea of just stopping. Ram needs buffs. The sad part is you're not. Not that wrong. Anyways.
Ow.
Are you okay?
You doing okay?
It hurt.
Okay. Let's get our next match.
This is where you break the law. Don't shake their hand and just run away in a puddle of shadow.
Yeah.
Whoop.
Yeah.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Well, good luck in Losers Bash.
Definitely.
Our next match is going to be Solstice versus Jelly. Let me add you guys in Discord.
Honestly, I think you were doing in the first game you were having some interactions with Puddles, right, for a little bit, and unfortunately, like you killed Eddie and then started contesting like right up on Puddles, so it's like you got hit immediately. Eddie was dead, and it's just like, well, there goes that game, you know.
Yeah.
Jelly wants player 1 requesting them with the in-game emote for Dizzy's in-game emote. No, like if you scroll up, it's like excuse me.
Excuse me.
Oh no, that was synchronized.
That was really, really synchronized. Jeez.
All right, I'm updating names.
Solstice and Jelly, let's go. Jelly playing the May. They've seen their May. It's pretty strong. Had some really, really fun routes in there. Solstice's Ramlethal needs no introduction, but I'm going to introduce it anyways.
It's all Christmas for Solstice.
Yeah, okay. It's always Christmas because it's winter solstice. Get it?
Yeah.
I get
What's
it.
sad is you're the one. Like I get it.
It took me like 3 months, and then I messaged him like at 3 a.m. on a Sunday morning, and I'm like, I get it. And then he.
Yeah, Jelly got it early down too. Say I can do perfect too.
Oh my goodness. Another strong start. Ramifal known for their set play. This could lead to a. This is going to lead to a lot. Gonna block. Oh my goodness! Nice F Shiki. Got rising overhead, doing a lot of work. Let's see if it happens
and
again.
Different from the Puddles Shiki too, which is a rising overhead from a falling overhead.
Yes, yes. It's like, oh man.
All right, but Jelly's still alive. Gonna get that 6K conversion with the Dolphin.
Immediately is no joke.
Yo, rare fucking footage of 6P working and converting into a sword hit. That was cool.
Oh, nice. The sword taps.
Ooh, but
Jelly to block.
The activation faster when Ramifal's closer.
Nice, nice, nice.
I think.
Nice. I really liked Jelly's burst management in those games, in those rounds, however fast it was, because they were able to get off a number of bursts, and they successfully burst correctly, like right there, going into the third, going from 2 to 3 on any Ramifal string.
Ooh, I like the backdash attempt that turned into the run. Almost worked out.
What a conversion. Just scrambling upwards in the tower, doing a simple air conversion, getting it, or effective air conversion.
We got Dolphin pressure. He keeps going.
Oh, that was a cross up. Jeez.
He wasn't ready.
Solstice blocked it though. What the heck? Nice air throw. I love him. It's going to convert too.
Well, I don't think the Dolphin crossed up, but it sent Jelly flying.
Yeah, and then the 3H crossed up. Or 2H.
He spends it. Ooh,
slides under the projectile.
He's got a chance here. He's gonna have to make it work though. Oh no!
No!
And just missed times the command grab.
They had invuln on that.
Oh, good games, Visitor. Thanks for coming out.
Thanks for playing, man. It's always good to see you. I gotta watch your set against SBZ on Minu's stream too, which was really cool. So.
Oh, they had to fight each other there too. That's fine.
Yeah, it was really funny because Minu was like, "Oh, I don't know if these people know each other or anything," and I'm like, "Oh, they're literally rivals for a year."
Yeah.
It's not to make fun of them, but ooh, Solstice taking that match before we can finish a sentence. Jeez, that was so fast. Lots of Ramifal's doing well today. Puddles and Usagi.
Saying all these lightweights and their lack of defense. Like literal defense modifiers.
On the subject of rivals who fought each other for a very long time, Puddles Usagi, one of the long-standing
rivalries. Hey, Doctor of Cheese, thanks for the follow.
I'm trying to think of a different word than rivalry.
Training partner.
Yeah, training partners. Please.
Two monkeys in a pit.
Look at them. Puddles is like joining and leaving, and then Usagi's kicking the ball into the. Jeez. I'm like. What song is this? If you don't know,
Johnny.
If you haven't,
right?
Oh yeah, Johnny's theme. They would expose your strive brain. Well, gold. Wait, I just missed a gold burst. That's a lot of meter for Puddles. They can go for a Calvados YRC. There's a lot of options, or just three YRC.
Playing Strive. Oh no, just the casual.
Playing a bit of Strive. Oh, that's some Yomi levels.
He tried for it, but just the full charge blitz, even when it got called out.
Yeah.
We're gonna get that KD and the reset into the air throw. Wow, cheeky.
Using a dead angle to get that Bacchus Sai off.
Wow, and just 5 PG.
Actually swatting away the sword set.
Just saying, come on, Puddles.
Usagi's burst is a pretty valuable resource right now.
Wow, the blitz. He's got so much meter.
Both of them are like, they're adding a lot of delays in their like pressure, which is like really interesting.
Hey, what's up, Skydrum?
Yeah. good to see you, Skydrum. Even if you've in Twitch chat or in bracket, either one, there's always nice.
Hell yeah.
6H pressure.
This character's fair and balanced.
Misses the burst. Gonna slide through to get that cross up. It's a really valuable. I would say that was a really valuable cross up.
I wonder if
securing that corner.
If that's hard to hit because of Ram's hitbox.
Maybe. I know her falling hitbox is like a bit unique. It's like Eno's.
She's really weird. There's the puddles.
That's the falling overhead into the rising overhead into the falling overhead that we just mentioned in conversation with Solstice's F-Shiki. Ooh! Swatted away out of the air. Don't even. This is my airspace, right. Johnny says.
Unable to get this way-hander at the end. To knock down and may lose the round because of it. But Puddles is going to play it super safe here. Right, goes for pressure, red resafe. Reset. Not resafe. Yeah, pressure resafe.
Yeah, the other thing I want to put a spotlight on is their awareness of positioning in their combos. Yeah, every time they can get a side swap or like a place like a positional advantage, that they're often like very aware of it and like take it decisively.
And the combo awareness and for the situational awareness to be able to swap into the combos like that, very smooth.
Gotcha about your stick, by the way,
especially about two highly kind of technical characters like these.
Ooh, 2S, 2H, nice conversion. That's gonna lead all the way with all those levels really paying off. Looking for the burst.
So Johnny's got to hit like forwards 6 times right there to get those 3 dashes.
Nice blitz. Gonna successfully get him to secure the corner again. Getting up to level 3. You're gonna cash out.
He's gonna get this unblockable.
The big one.
Yeah, only had that chance.
Nice. You saw you securing the round. That might be the match. I forget who won the first game, or maybe that was the first game. That was the first game. Yeah. Oh my, we have a whole other match.
But Johnny, I mean, you're not wrong. But there, you could say fuck the pilot. You got the pilot. Give the pilot some respect. Fuck you, Sagi, is what you should be saying. I mean, it's definitely like when the pilot makes the character just seem like, man, why does he get to do this stuff and I don't?
Yeah. Pressure continues.
Level 3?
This is
okay.
I was like, whoa, that was a hard knockdown. I was not expecting that. Level 3, gonna get the full stun.
There's all sorts of. At least that's if you take the hit from Misfiner during stun, it's like you get a real strong force per ratio on the combo.
Yeah, let's see if we can get the if Puddles can run with this lead. They started at the health they're at now, trying to eat through all of Johnny's health, and they're gonna be successful.
And Trance just does so much damage right there.
Was powerful pressure, or I'm sorry, well, powerful offense in general.
Powerful routing.
And Trance in that combo too, I know. Lamau.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Solstice, like he can do it again. I'm pretty sure.
I didn't know if he had enough meter. I should have been paying attention, but
he had the meter. I just wasn't like I don't play Ramiful, so I always try to be like, I'm mostly certain about her combos.
That was a demoralizing /G's. Puddles' entire offense interrupted with the 7-frame button. Holy shit!
And
I didn't even think there would be a gap there.
And the first hit of 5K is not good. Still alive. Got an FD. Bets it all on Blitz, and Usagi just patient.
Whew. Dang.
Puddles
nice
one more chance here.
Let's secure
ready for it. Oh, good there throw. Alright, but even better wake up throw. Alright, manages to get the burst out. 6P works out. Ooh, that's a good chunk of meter.
PRC to keep yourself safe. Keeping the pressure up with YRC.
Risk is built.
Tick those close.
My 6P works and level 3 is on deck. Here comes the pressure. Alright, close slash, unable to convert. Good recall, no punish. Back into 6H, risk building again.
That's a lot of risk. Oh, that's
gonna
gonna
get
be
that
a good
conversion off
amount of
5K.
crashing out.
People go, how does Johnny work? And this is how Johnny works. He puts you in the corner. He makes you block. And once you stop blocking one of the hits he gets in after your risk is built, he destroys your life.
He tells you you're Johnny. He tells you he's Johnny. Not in this matchup. I see.
You know, I was looking at it and I was thinking, like, man, Ramothel is kind of like the Raven of that game.
Okay. So let's jump down to. Sorry to do this to you, Solstice, but let's jump down to losers' quarters right now.
Ram Johnny is definitely a pretty rough matchup if Ram can't get a knockdown.
Let's grab Jelly and Jostle. Let's grab Jelly and Give.
Yeah, Jelly and Give will be the next game.
Okay.
Jelly. There's 3 people named Jelly in the server. Which is hilarious.
It's the one with the 2 rectangles next to his name.
That's a. Is that really what it is for you?
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Yeah, let's get Jelly and Give here. Give fighting their way through losers, defeating Kavister and our very own Bash to
it's a Santa
earn their place. 2 minor upsets earn their place fighting against Jelly. Tell us, Bash, how many burst supers?
2.
Oh my! I thought you were gonna say none. Not gonna lie.
All right, in the first game or?
No, he hit me with 2.
Oh wait,
Run this at Aha. No. Okay. First is Jelly Give.
I was like, oh
yeah,
no.
Give knows how to run his offense. Like, if you let Give go, Give goes.
If Give the, I don't know. Never mind.
Give.
If you give him a chance.
Okay, I don't know how to put it. It almost sounded it would be like a song for like a church. Give up the ghost or something. Give the ghost.
Like a church hymn.
Because you were like, give the give. Give the give go. Right? You're like goes, and I'm like, what? Give the ghost.
That sounds like a 1990s like. Okay, this is gonna sound super specific. It sounds like a 2004 adaptation. Anime adaptations opening that was localized.
Yeah, I'm into it.
Okay.
Like the thing I think of immediately is the Danny Phantom theme song. And I thought that song always had the vibes of like what the 4Kids One Piece opening might have been. This is like terrible. This is cursed territory, and we should proceed.
No, I'm learning, so this is news to me. Because I definitely wasn't fucking with that shit in 2004. I'll tell you that.
Good. I was like 8 at the time, 7. So like, that was the last time. I'm glad
2004 was like you still weren't able to like really try out anime. Like you could get like 144p resolution of like some on YouTube. Not even in 2004.
Jelly, what are you doing? Please.
Jelly, go.
Jelly.
Shall I just play the video game?
So like 2004 is like, all right, buy it on DVD and hope it's good.
Yeah, I see. Jelly, please. We know you would like to say hello to everybody.
He's just saying hi.
Yeah, just saying hi in the most with I was going to say in the most annoying way possible, but
in the most jelly way possible.
Yeah, in the most jelly way possible. I need to appreciate people.
I guess that counter hit Footloose, but no KD.
No.
Ooh, that's a wall stick and conversion early Oki for Jelly. Cashes it out on the YRC. Not going to bid a lot of meter though if Give can get out here.
You got to backdash cancel if you're not going to hold on the block.
Oh, yeah, I think there was
something with now though. So.
Ooh, nice
chance to get in. Ooh, that's misinput.
Pretty.
That was nice definitely dash forward bite, and he got all right, get conversion. Ooh. All right, still a chance. Oh, he's living it all. This is one dream.
Absolutely.
Oh no! What?
Dandy.
Oh, one.
Super.
It's gonna get
holding back. 2D, and it's almost even somehow. I've seen.
Wow. And the hero bears pays off for Give and not Jelly.
I saw Give get hit for 30 seconds, and then it's like, wait a minute. What a legend! What an absolute
Well, I
legend!
mean, that was too long. Should have hit him for 15 seconds and won.
Understood.
Yeah,
Understood.
yeah.
Understood.
Don't let him live.
Falling
Don't
JP
let him
conversion.
He's gonna keep swinging until he's
Those
down.
meaties doing
Yeah.
work.
And if he sets the dolphin on you, you really got to
Ultimate
be
spinning liner.
worried about that overhead. Oh, gets the
Nice
super
burn.
conversion.
Continued.
50 meter to work with.
Overhead kiss, wall bounce.
Here comes burst. All right, no burst super on deck. Getting some life back.
Oh, backdashes through the. It's late.
Nice.
Which another ultimate spinning liner.
If
gonna
Slayer
get
hits a bite, I want to be like hit him with the hot topic.
That's good. That's good.
Oh shit!
Oh, reversal winger.
Man, I love
Eternal
that.
Wings?
I love hitting 6K after the Eternal Wings. It feels so nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
trading rounds now.
Eternal Wings. Such a cool move. All of Slayer's supers are badass.
They are pretty. I agree.
I
Slayer's,
like that all of them, like most of them are real time. Like there's no like one hit into an animation thing kind of thing.
Slayer has always
Yeah.
100% been
Go.
like a cool character to me.
Mm-hmm. That's what
Yeah.
people say. I think he's cool.
In XX,
Before I
the
embraced
Midnight
the
Carnival,
Shadow
the
Realm.
first when he first came out, like they had these threat ratings on all the characters and stuff, and like
Mhm.
Slayer, like Soul was rated like S or SS, and like Slayer was rated like SSS. Like we have no fucking clue what this guy does. Ooh, and just these three
Doing a lot of
K.
work. Oh no!
And what a jelly thing to like, right? Like just
What a jelly thing to do. What a give
just
thing
3K
to do.
to 3K, like whatever. Yeah.
And then the give is like, I will punish this -2
I
on
don't
block
give a
normal with my
fuck.
burst super.
Give for I don't give a fuck.
Why not? There's like so much character there.
Yeah.
I feel
Just the
like you
willingness,
could take away the names.
slug.
Sorry.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like, all right,
Yeah.
they're going back and forth all like polite, like, all right, you get a hit, you take
Yeah.
a hit.
Yeah, I feel like you could take away the names from the clip and people would know. Don't at me.
All right, gonna get that KD. Ooh, miss times. Uncertain if about maybe this week. I
nice.
actually forgot. Ooh, almost gets the backdash.
Oh, the IB air throw. Can't do that in other video games.
Some other video games. Plus R.
Yeah, true. That's like low-key one of my favorite interactions with air buttons in like any fighting game is IB air throw.
Well,
Like,
it's an air throw.
I was playing Marvel like the last week, and
So,
you can't do that at all, and it's the weirdest feeling.
did you know that blocking something in the air and blocking something on the ground have like completely different
Yeah.
block stun values?
Yeah.
Like way more than you'd think they would be. So,
It's a like a fun differentiation.
yeah,
I think it adds a lot.
definitely one reason why air blocking is very strong in this game.
Yeah, and chicken blocking. And is it called chicken blocking? Correct me if I'm wrong.
Chicken blocking is like when you default to trying to jump out like during a
Mhm.
presser or Oki situation. Yeah,
I
Where
see.
you-
I see.
Like your block is up back basically. Like,
Gotcha.
Yeah.
and that can like
Ooh,
be
speaking counter hit.
that can be like an OS into chicken
Oh, what the
blocking.
heck?
What was the? I like.
Did he TK it? Did
Wow.
he TK it to the ground?
He TK'd. I don't even know what it's called.
Straight down dandy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
straight down dandy. And as let's go get it. Show him.
It's time.
The show must
Dead
go
on.
on. It's like those Clash videos. Like, okay.
He was like literally inside the dolphin. I swear
this
if he
is the
did
ID
anything else,
conversion?
he would have lost.
All right, get that health back.
top.
All right, doesn't mash out, gets a conversion. Ooh, good trade for give. Ooh, even better.
Ooh, powerful counter hit pile bunker. Lots of meter too.
Yeah,
Two things give legs.
Mei doesn't have to worry about stun as much. She's got like 70 stun resist.
Whew.
Yeah, she's a big
Yeah.
girl.
Yeah,
She's like one of the hardest characters in the game to stun, along with her and like Leo, right?
I've always
They
loved
own
Mei.
five.
Like before any of the Lolly shit got into fucking popular
Yeah.
parlance or culture. where it was just like she was like cute girl with giant ass anchor in SeaWorld.
SeaWorld.
Yeah,
SeaWorld girl.
No one else fucking hits you with an anchor, you know?
Nice 5K. Okay,
Yeah,
give. Setting the score to 1-1. Fighting back.
Saying, I'm a vampire, I don't care about anchors, and I will eat your seafood. I am going to... This dolphin is mine now.
I really wish...
Vampire dolphins.
Ooh, that's terrifying. I don't like that.
honestly, I feel like there would not be space in the game for this, but a character that summoned penguins and lobsters instead of dolphins and whales, I would be all about.
Citizen Snips!
If May summoned penguins, I'm obligated to play her. Like it's like a brand obligation.
Wow, the dolphin just auto-releasing. That's great.
Yeah, the dolphin interactions in this matchup have been kind of crazy.
So I realized I got to go to Hollywood and tell them vampire sharks.
Pain.
Vampire sharks.
That's it. We have the new Sharknado.
Yeah, exactly. Vampire sharks. I'm in there.
Oh no, never.
It's Sharknado of
You have
vampire sharks.
Vampire sharks. Vampire Shark is the movie about one vampire shark, and then Vampire Shark 2, Vampire Sharks.
Oh yeah, you got it. Yeah.
And then you have the crossover event of the century, Vampire Sharknado, right?
Yeah,
Yo. Number 4 is Vampire Sharks. New blood.
There we go.
Fresh blood.
New blood.
Fresh blood.
Oh yeah, and then there's
your kid.
There's a kid. Okay. Listen. The hero was bit as a kid by the vampire shark and inherited its power.
Yeah, there we go.
And he eats the sharks.
He's a vampire.
That's like, I don't know.
Like the worst interpretation.
Vampires don't eat sharks.
I love it.
Can I go to the corner?
All right, these two swinging on each other. This is
Oh, they're hitting buttons.
whoever wins this wins. That's for sure.
Vampire sharks.
When's a trip to Hollywood to pitch the movie Vampire Sharks for us?
What would their supervillain name be, or superhero?
Kevin.
For this, Kevin.
Clevin. 50 meters.
Watch out! 100 meters burst on the deck.
There it comes.
It's minus.
And it's all on deck. But it paid off.
Every resource spent. Jelly heading out.
Jelly gonna come off that 3K.
Follow me.
I was an overhead.
Oh no. Okay.
Give 6 speed, not enough invuln for that JH. That was a fun fight.
That
Ladies and gentlemen, fighting games.
I think he's 6 feet too soon. Yeah, and going 2-1. Jelly's like, was that it?
No, they're done.
I know, but he was going up and down. No, what are you guys doing?
No more. Get out of here. You're done.
You're done.
You're done, kid.
You're done.
You're done.
Yeah, you're done.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
All right, who do we got up?
Jostle and Puddles.
Ooh. Jostle,
I love seeing him in tournament.
Clips?
He swung well above his seed. The moderate the TOs will remember this. You did great.
Yeah,
that was
about
wonderful.
to change his name into Gains.
Give gains. Give gains. Like,
I mean, this is why I tell people that, like, the barrier to entry to, like, be able to swing at people is lower than you think.
For sure.
Like, there's a barrier to entry, but, like, at a certain point, it's like, all right, I'll fuck with you. Like, let's go.
A Skydrum clipped our movie idea. He's sending it to Hollywood right now. We're done.
We're done.
You know, we're dust.
Dust, kid. All right.
Okay, riot stamp time.
Now,
yes. Jostle.
Oh no! Put himself. He got on the corner and just ran right back in. All right, DP working out.
Okay,
Good spacing too.
Oh my.
All right, all right.
The more riots,
Right,
Sam.
time. Again, that awkward interaction. I hate
Yeah, that
it. Why
really
is that
awkward
happening?
conversion. I'm not
Why
sure
is
because he's
that
getting like this awkward air hit.
Ooh, is that a no
That
way?
kills.
Nope.
Yeah,
Oh,
no.
GG.
no, barely doesn't kill.
Oh,
The
but,
second,
yeah.
right?
Didn't
Oh
see-
my.
I like that there's Blue Eyes White Dragon in the background here.
Please never mention that. sorry.
So on the right here is actually just a giant tree that stops the stage.
Wait, that's
See this tree right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, it actually is 3D and goes around.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's cool.
One of the few.
Also-
I should take a
also
look more
bad.
of the stages, but
I didn't mean to come at you so harshly. It was more. It's just. I've seen that dragon forever, and I've never associated with Blue Eyes. Now I'm gonna think of Kaiba when I think of this stage, and then I'm gonna think of Bounty. You've done it.
Kid.
I'm done.
you know, I spent a night or
Speaking
two
of
just
dust,
watching like Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged,
That's a classic.
which is
That's a classic.
more experience of Yu-Gi-Oh! Than I had otherwise. But
You should watch that and then have a counter for them saying children's card game.
There's a you can find like a 4-hour video of people watching the entire like first few seasons of Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge as a drinking game, and like they drink so much. I mean, obviously the point of the drinking game, but like one of the things they drank every time was children's card game. A mention of children's
there we
card
go.
game.
Get that wild throw reset.
Ooh.
Drops the dust loop.
Yeah, a little bit of an
Drops
awkward
the dust
starter for
loop.
it.
Also drops
Oh,
the dust
nice spacing from
Ooh.
Puddles to avoid the
loop. But Puddles
volcanic
just waits out the burst.
One more reset. What's it gonna
Do
be?
it again. Yeah, it keeps it safe.
Okay, staying safe. Yeah.
Ooh, good blocks. Has to spin the
RCs
meter.
to stay plus.
Good look for Jostle. Here's his shout.
Yep. Nice defense.
And that's how you do
Oh,
it.
Shit!
Wow, and Puddle's just ready, saying, "I'm gonna mash." I bet you thought you'd get. I bet you thought I wasn't.
I'll
and you were
mash
gonna
here.
get like pressure or something.
I'll mash
Yeah.
here.
I did not even update this. All right.
No worries.
Well, I updated half of it. I started and then I think I got
Trust the
distracted.
airborne conversion. Okay, this probably will lead to corner. Not quite a good knockdown, but now that is good look for Puddles.
That's
I beat
one.
though.
Oh,
This hurts. Puddle's not gonna quite get 50 meter. I think we'll offer a
And
knockdown.
these
One more reset.
T-Rex arms putting in work. You know, that's what the fucked up part
Nice.
about Ramathal is. Like, she's got these giant swords, and then her combos are all her T-Rex arms. You can't see that shit.
Yeah, I know, right? Hiding.
It's like watching, like, someone slap fight you. Like, with their hands, right? They're holding them up and they're, like, slapping you over and over. Like, really, the really limpress is one where they go fast.
let's jump back to winner's side and let's do Solstice Usagi.
Jelly
And
out here
then-
playing MOM.
All right. Solstice Usagi.
All right.
And a
Solstice
BO5
and-
winners.
Ooh, nice.
Finals,
BO5.
then Jelly and Puddles. Are on deck for a best of 3 for
Solstice,
losers.
please. Don't.
Well, right now we have 8 people in the lobby, I think.
Oh no, I was talking.
No,
He's saying some whack things in chat here, like wins XR rollback tournament. Come on, why you got to be hurtful?
Why you gotta hurt my feelings?
Why you got to be like that?
That's not gonna happen.
Jelly is fishing right now and asks that their match is played later. It is going to be.
But just make sure you know I'm trying to catch some fish. Like I got one on the line, and just let me reel it in.
I think the gif of known VTuber Gura Gura is like a known. I mean like popular VTuber.
What's a
Gura Gura.
VTuber?
I don't know.
What
I've
is
never.
it here?
I don't know. What is a VTuber? I think it's somebody.
You're a Gura sub, Conway?
Is that like visual like visual tuber?
Yeah, visual tuber. Like
Yeah.
All right, Solstice in here
they-
saying you may fight Ram, but you don't fight me. Maybe.
Oh, 6K gonna work out.
6H gonna work out.
I
Close,
love 6K
close
as
slash
defensive.
gonna work
Whoa,
out.
what the heck?
Johnny, you're
What
so
the
whack.
heck?
What are we
Air
doing?
throw?
What are
No,
we doing?
side swap close. Why is that his anti-air?
We're scooting. We're scooting.
Scoot.
Like the
We're scooting?
activation range for that close slash is nuts.
Insane.
What I hate about it is like it's a much better Raven close slash, almost, in the way it's like hitbox works.
I see. Ooh, nice tag on the delay.
Pressure. All right,
Martelli.
just dash up
Gonna
and
go for the
throw.
spaghetti.
Not a lot of damage, but gonna get this corner swap. All right,
Gonna grab positioning in space.
no space, no time.
Oh, just gonna go for the loops. He might have been able to finish.
Get that
I don't,
KD.
I-
I don't think he wanted to
Oh,
risk
got
it.
tossed.
oh, I'm dead. That would. I got thrown there.
Yeah, I think we all got thrown.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely got there for sure.
I was jumping 1 second later.
I was mashing my heavy button.
Get me out of here. Good counter hit. Not a lot of damage, but gonna get that side swap overhead swing, toss him into the air.
Let's go.
Nice cross up.
Good blocks.
Whoa.
Ah.
Cross up.
Wow, tries
Yeah,
to
the
take the
2K
turn
just
back.
barely whiffed, but I see the system.
Keeps it safe.
I mean, all of it.
that meter.
3 IVs.
And oh no, puts themselves into the corner. Gets tossed right back in.
Throw it
This
back.
is my space. Air control. Air control, please let. I want to fly. I've got to. We're going to Texas. Going out of here. From Japan
Going
to
to
Texas.
Texas.
How long is the flight? Johnny is in my
about 10
state,
frames.
and I don't want to be here anymore.
Johnny's in your state. What do? Yo, don't be minus.
Johnny's in
No,
your state with level 3 misfinder. He's got to snipe you.
Yeah, you have been Bacchus side. What do you do? Step 1, don't be minus. Step 2, why are you? Why
You have been
why did
Bacchus side.
were
What do you
minus?
do? Step 1, don't block.
Step 1, don't block. Step
Soggy
2,
takes
why
that
did you
first
block?
game. And my cat has decided to start harassing me, as usual. It's like,
Tell
oh,
us about it.
525? She's like
Tell us about
jumping
your
up
cat.
in my lap.
Hell yeah. Step 1, don't be minus. Step 2, why are you minus?
Just math better.
Oh, it hurts. It hurts. Okay, it hurts a lot less right now.
Alright,
Ooh, nice
Reversal time.
Whoa.
Exploding.
Good amount of damage.
Alright, spending all that meter, get back in. Oh, that's not a counter hit you want to eat.
Yeah, that hurts.
And the hitbox on 6H is
that's
so
nice
egregious.
Oh, Bacchus side time.
Again,
25 meter, but not able to blitz.
capitalizing
Block
on,
me, boys.
yeah, unable to be mash out in time, unfortunately. Alright, still a
Okay, that
chance.
angle.
No
Oh,
human
wow,
can
the
match
way
out
he
of
got
that.
2P, and he knows that setup's fake. Incredible.
Ooh, nice RC. Just he was
Ooh.
I was skirting the line.
Yeah.
See, that's kind of like the gameplay I talk about, where like I feel like it can look like Usagi's playing really crazy, where like he just woke up 2P, right? It's like he knew the setup was fake. So like there's just no hesitation in that decision.
No hesitation, no surrender.
Just gotta kill the sword.
Anyone knows what that's a reference to? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Okay,
just
what's
gotta
the
kill the
look? What's
sword.
it gonna be?
It's all overheads. Oh, except for that one, you don't get to get out yet. Never mind.
Whoa.
One frame
Okay,
reversal.
Let's
You
see
left-
if you saw you can take this lead.
You
and
jumped in
kinda
my
like-
face and left a gap. What did you think I was gonna do?
Oh, see, to
Nope.
get this. There it
He's
goes.
opening up
Wasn't
the
that
small.
their YRC too?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hit him in that startup time. Nope.
Oh, this hurts.
Again.
Other
Oh,
Bacchus.
all right.
Nice blitz.
No, but the full
What is
charge.
this for?
Trigger
Is
hunt?
that it? No, this combo doesn't kill. Does
Don't throw fucking food, Johnny.
Yeah, that's
Don't
gross,
toss
dude.
hamburgers
Eat that
at
shit.
people. Come on.
it? Borger.
In this economy?
I mean, just in general. Who raised you?
Throw your food.
All right, 2-1.
Joe has too much HP.
Or 2-0, I mean.
I don't.
He's very tanky.
Yeah, he's like top 5 health.
Top three. Top three. For sure.
Really insane.
Yeah, I
He needs
believe his guts is 3 now. It used to be 4. Him and Leo share the same, and he also has a higher defense mod. Him and Leo share.
Oh, danger time.
All right, good hit.
Okay.
Taking it
Oh,
slow.
but
looking
drops,
first.
unfortunate.
Yeah. Had to settle with the OTG.
Ooh, this is
is
a good
looking good though.
All danger time combos increased by damage by 20 damage increased by 20%.
This hurts. This kills. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. All right. Believes in the combo. I do agree that Johnny is too tanky for what he does, pretty much.
Give Johnny chip health somehow.
Maybe.
Alright with it.
Ooh, wake up gold burst.
I feel like that might be a bit too harsh.
No. Is it? You must pay for your sins.
I mean, in all honesty, I don't think I have enough expertise to know.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I think that kind of gameplay decision is made when you design them, not after.
Yeah, it's not something you append, right?
Yeah. Unless you're like, okay, we fucked up. We left this guy out of the gate, and it shouldn't have been. Oh man, 2 throws. Kitty pawn at me from the floor.
Oh.
Raises up, paws at my arm on the armrest.
I thought you were describing Rabothal, Johnny, and I'm like, what is going on? What are you? Where's the arm? I'm like looking on screen. Where's the armrest?
Yeah, you don't know that Guilty Gear lingo?
Am I high?
No, my cat literally just harassing me.
Yeah, amazing.
Okay.
Evens out the
Both of them
round.
patient.
Nice.
Whoa.
Good dash block.
Staying in
5k
place
trades.
around.
Johnny wins. Level 2. Much different fight.
Lot of risk.
Suddenly,
By lost
Misfire
time,
cancels becomes better.
Yeah, gotta watch out for it.
He's more plus. He's got the frames. He's got the frames. Level 2 on deck. Tries for the air throw reset.
Yeah, Solstice delaying the tech.
Does not bite.
Once again,
Usagi on Verge is sending Solstice to losers right now. A lot of meter. No coins, though. Level 1. If you can make this spend on pressure, just make him block. Burst comes out. Backs off. Air throw.
Ooh, nice
Still
air
alive.
throw.
Okay.
Level 2. And that's enough.
Nice.
Okay, don't
You get 5H
on my
into
second.
losers.
5
Sorry, that was
into losers.
aggressive. I'm sorry.
Wow, that's okay. Usagi, Solstice knows.
Okay. Our next match is going to be between Jelly and Puddles as they fight for a spot fight. You saw Solstice.
Yeah.
Yahoo, yahoo,
We actually do need Jelly now.
Do you think Jelly is done fishing? I don't wanna,
No,
I
he's
don't wanna
training.
disturb him.
He's training. The mode has changed.
Yeah, YRC does stand for pretty cool mechanic. If you didn't know,
It's a
each of
good-
the letters.
It
Yeah,
is.
it's
Yeah, it's an acronym for pretty.
yeah. I'll spell it out on Steam Netplay.
Yeah, it's different in Japanese. It stands for
Hold this. It's my turn now.
Hold this
for
now.
Yandere Roman cancel.
Yeah, it's YRC. It's pretty
Yeah, I'm Terry
cool.
rolling.
iconic.
We hate, love you, Roman cancel.
Okay, Jelly, please. Jelly, I was fishing.
Have you thought? Oh, I just had a
Million
thought.
time.
So all
Really?
Xrd players are just Yandere for Xrd. We've all gone insane, and we're all obsessed.
Yeah. I can see it.
There's nothing much left of us.
It's not the truth I want to live, but here I am.
We've become hollow.
Real
much to say.
Ryan Sim was this all along.
I'm just gonna show up outside of Sheeny's window and be like, "You said you wouldn't abandon the Guilty Gear game." Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh, oh
Jelly
no!
with Amelia.
Puddles.
Stylish puddle.
Wait a minute. I like the
Stylish Pacific.
It's a weird. Xrd players have gone insane.
No!
Oh.
Jelly's dust. Jelly's done for.
Don't
So
make
at
me talk
Evo
about
one
stylish
year, there was a stylish ship who played before me and won. And when I got on to the cab, like I kept going to stylish, and I didn't know what the fuck was going on. And then my opponent was like, "Oh, it defaults to that." And they're like, "I wonder if the last game was played on that." So we had to make the people before us replay, and then the other person won once that person wasn't on stylish.
Yeah, don't make me talk about the nuances of stylish moves. I want to do it. Pain. Pain.
All you need to know, folks, at home, if you don't know, the reason Puddles did this is one button pot buster.
Yep, that's the
one button pot buster.
Do we allow this? I guess so.
It's not in the rules.
It's not in
the rules that you can't.
We can append those in the future if we want, or just now. If we
just now.
Pain.
All right, yeah, saying okay, I won't play Milia.
I feel like of the things we just saw on screen, that's like the least offensive.
Axel.
Oh my god, there is counterpicking each other.
Is he gonna stylish Axel?
Oh my gosh, we have descended.
No, he's not gonna stylish Axel.
Are you sure?
Pain.
All right, you did.
I'm done.
I win.
Yeah, I'm off commentary. I'm done.
I win.
Oh,
All right,
no,
so all right, I give us permission to not commentate the match and just kind of talk about whatever on this one. These two have earned it.
Oh my god,
this is definitely counterplay.
This is intelligent.
The fucking gold burst hits just on the tip.
They are counterpicking each other. They are counterpicking each other. You know? Puddle saw the Milia coming his way and was like, I want one button pot buster to deal with that.
How does that deal with Milia? It doesn't. Oh, pain.
Pain.
I've replaced sorry in my vocabulary with pain, and I don't know how to feel about it. So much
oh my god, it does so much damage.
So much damage. It already does a lot of damage, but like, my goodness.
Wow. Well, yeah, from the stylish.
Yeah, this doesn't do more damage. Oh no, he
people
more damage.
Yeah, so they're both taking more damage now.
Yeah.
They are both in danger time all the time.
Guilty Year was intended to play.
Yeah.
You played.
This is actually just the blueprint for another game.
Real. So,
here we go. Side head.
We were talking about our week. How was your week, Bash?
It was alright, you know, just doing some uni stuff, getting work done.
Nice.
You know.
Wow. I played some Scarlet Nexus. That's pretty good.
Nice.
He makes him flex.
Yeah, sorry, I talked about the game for a second, my bad.
Yeah, no problem.
It's okay.
Problem. Oh my god. This is a Netplay tournament. Let's go.
So we'll allow it this time.
A stylish Potemkin at this time of year in this tournament.
Can I see it? No.
No.
Oh man, make a gold burst.
Oh my gosh.
Who called it?
Oh.
I called it.
You did.
It's okay, because it's like, what's the wildest thing they can do to gain fucking advantage right now? Oh man, wake up super?
God.
No, wake up DP.
Oh shit!
In the back.
Get out of here. Get out of here, Jelly. Get out of here.
A total of 3 buttons hit right there.
Puddles advances.
Nope. That was... Oh no, you're right. He does.
Yeah.
Puddles does in fact advance.
We don't have another one of this.
Now we get the Ram versus Ram Classic. We all...
Well, or you don't know. Is it going to be...
Is there one
Ram
more?
Versus Puddles? No. Is it me Ram versus Puddles? No, Solstice is up.
Oh, okay. I thought Solstice was fighting the winner of this one.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, so you don't think he's gonna play Ram versus Ram?
Oh, Puddles could. I don't know. I don't. Maybe. This Puddles guy is a Pacopath. You spelled it. You spelled it wrong.
Ha! I spelled it wrong. Everybody spam the chat.
Pachopath. Pachopath.
Did you type so?
The blue Ramlethal is going to be Puddles, and the red one is Solstice.
It's Team Red versus Blue here. This is the Matrix 4.
This is the Matrix 4 happening.
Yeah.
Think of the swords as guns, and think of Ramethal as Keanu Reeves.
No. Think of Ramethal as the pill, and it'll all make sense why I said that.
That makes a lot more sense. Think, who's Keanu Reeves?
Keanu Reeves is S sword.
Japan. No, it's Japan. It's the stage, because it's nothing. You know, it's a blank slate. It's a blank slate.
I hate it, but I also love it.
It's terrible.
Okay.
Can be
It's a bad analogy because Keanu Reeves is so much more than that.
There's just a giant hole in his heart.
No, it's not. No.
That's just like a reference to kind of like the sad Keanu. It's an old meme.
I see. Where he's like sitting on the bed.
Yeah, and he's just he's eating his sandwich, and everyone's like, "Why is Keanu so sad?" And he's like, "I was hungry. I was enjoying my food. You know what I mean? I was overhead." Just about to trade rounds with each other. Like, okay, what happens when I open you up? Can you block your own bullshit? We're about to find out, baby. The answer is no.
All right, one more reset. What's it gonna be?
All right,
what's it gonna be?
Blitz.
Blitz is gonna catch it, whatever it was.
All right, third eye blind doesn't work out.
Ooh,
Okay,
that's a good
knockdown.
sentence.
Ooh, good jump, good block.
Nice ID on the JD.
Nice
Did you see how far Ram was too? Ooh, good.
Good
Falling
from
conversion.
Solstice to know that chain was ending
But
early.
not enough blocks done on the sword hit. Or something.
Ram neutral.
Deploy.
At some point, I like lose track of which swords are whose.
I have no idea. I'm not.
Yeah.
I can't follow that. It's like trying to watch Answer Scrolls or Jacko House. Just whatever.
Yeah.
I know Jacko has a different color, but good fucking luck. I think they all have different colors, but
Yeah, all of them. I mean, all of them will have different colors. You see like the blue, gold, and white and stuff. You can see them if you like.
Each of the minions has a different color.
On top of that.
Yeah. So
It's
also, and in
cursed.
fact, on top of that, Solstice and Puddles basically share a color on their minions.
I swear the least tested, like the least designed
skills?
matchups in these games
Solstice
are
takes
the
it.
mirrors.
I mean,
If that makes sense.
usually. Or
Yeah, it
For a
makes
lot
a
of
lot, like-
characters, unless you're like Soul.
Yeah. Or Kai.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure there's a fair amount of spread. I can see Slayers. I mean, I think even like the fact if you can even get a mirror match, then it's you know what I mean. Like wins a Dizzy mirror match. Like I saw
No,
Bedman
like,
mirror match.
I mean, designed. I mean, like, I don't think they were intending Dizzy to fight Dizzy. Well, that's a stupid way to say
Oh,
it.
I guess
but,
I
like, don't think
misunderstood
they
what
were-
you said. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's the least designed for matchup. Like, it's
I
like,
gotcha.
like the thing you're thinking about the least.
I thought you
I
were
would agree
talking
with that.
about like it's the least like explored of matchups.
No. I know these. I know that the
Nice. Tick.
YouTube matchup is.
No, I can
really
definitely
cool.
agree with that, where a character is designed more with how they interact with the rest of the cast than with themselves, like fighting themselves.
Oh yeah. Speaking of which, Zato is so good against Zato. That's like a 7-3 matchup.
Yeah, Raven v Raven, I think it's one of his worst. I think it's actually unironically like 8-2 or 7-3. I think 7-3 sounds about right. Maybe 6-4.
Yeah.
I think Raven's actual worst matchup is Coom, and that's like maybe actually 6-4, like on the worst of days. And then I think Raven is like 7-3. I like that. I like that sentence.
Yeah,
I'm
I feel
feeling
the same way. I feel the same way as you.
Solstice
Except
tries
it's
to-
favorable for Zato. It's not bad for Zato. It's favorable.
All right, gets a sword. Puddles deploys. Puddles neutrals win.
Lord. Hit him with this. These swords have always felt more like a bludgeons to me.
Yeah.
Like,
I
Yeah,
feel
they're
like
not very
strong.
sword-like.
I feel like Ram is pretty good against Ram. Also, I think this might be 6-4 for
Yeah,
Ram.
I mean, it's whoever like just starts their pressure, and as I'm sure you understand. Yeah. Oh wait, never mind.
Oh.
You're right. Oh, what a YRC. Sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you, Bash.
No, you're good. You
Talk over.
said what I was thinking.
All right, knock them
You let
down.
'em know.
Trade these
Okay,
rounds back and forth. All right, a lot of meter to
Solstice-
work with.
One more look. What's it gonna be? I think. Oh,
Drops.
Puddles got space out.
Forward
Dotto,
slash.
3 Dotto time.
Wow. Okay. Instant overhead. JD.
Electric Wind Godfist. Here it comes.
Ooh, Darrow YRC. That's the cursed technology.
Yeah, that's
Last
gross.
frames of backdash with 2K, I think, or 2D.
Yeah, this is gonna kill. Nice. Really good
Solstice.
scramble awareness for Solstice to get the wall stick there.
Really wanting. To, yep, Solstice is doing well enough to deny Puddles their run back against Usagi.
Yeah. Puddles has to take this round to stay alive, obviously. I'm going to get that KD.
Okay.
Puddles.
Ooh, look at
Cheeky
that.
time.
Right,
That was,
ooh,
that
good
was
jump
so many
out.
overheads.
Just
Yeah,
ready.
Solstice was ready for it though.
Oops, all overheads. The mix-up.
Saying
Go.
this pressure only continues until this point.
And by oops, I mean there's nothing bad about it. That pressure
Hit.
sequence, it was very good.
Oh, wall stick. Gonna work out. Okay.
Oh
Catches
no!
him. Bursts are gonna work. Out though. Falls with a chance.
Ooh, that's a
Just
big counter
looking
hit.
pretty good for
Ooh, that's an
Puddles.
even bigger block.
Oh, Tire drops.
Oh, dropping the combo.
Wow,
No!
lock up
That was
command
That
grab.
was sick.
That's
Solstice,
it.
you're cracked. You're cracked.
That's
That was
it.
insane. That was insane.
Wow.
I'm gonna
He
just say over and over. That was
he
insane.
bet on him not wake up throwing.
Jeez. Because he. Oh, that's sick.
All right. Puddles got to make it count right here. This first round is a very big deal. Counter hit Taro to start things out. Solstice has to
Ooh, that's a
burst.
big 5H, and it's just active all the way down.
Yep.
Nice just
And
block
if
on
you
the plus
ever-
normal.
Yeah, IB, so he's out.
If you ever look at Ramlethal during like when
Nice
she's
flash.
falling with JH, like it's even worse than it first appears, like because the hitbox like goes lower than you'd think too.
Yeah, I think that move is just a wall in my brain.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's all right.
Ramlethal
Oh, my
JH is a
Solstice
dive kick.
navigating those sword sets.
Prove me wrong.
Oh, yuck. Unfortunate.
Great.
All right, staying alive. Gotta get this next round.
Okay, good awareness. Catches him in the air. 6K gonna get blocked.
Staying
Knocked down.
All right, good. You've been blocking my
Ooh.
strings high the rest of
Nice
the time.
up,
You're
alright.
finding it low, even though it's risky.
Gets out, throws up a wall. Gonna put Puddles in the corner.
Wow.
Setting those swords. That's gonna be a lot of pressure. Got a lot of time. 2 mix-ups.
All right,
Third
gets the
one's
first
gonna
out.
work. Or second one's gonna work. Sorry. Woo!
Oh, what the heck?
That was a weird. That was a unique interaction.
Yeah.
It's funny because you
Okay,
can tell,
overhead's
like,
gonna catch. It hurts. Not enough meter to confirm
I guess
here.
lots of people take different approaches to the Ramlethal matchup, but like I always feel like the most experienced ones like are just ready to knock the swords out of commission the moment they're active. But that can obviously be counterplayed by delaying summons and all that. Puddle's staying alive.
Yeah.
But like if you
All
don't
right.
see a willingness to swing on swords, but you see other things, it's like they're not quite there yet. Like matchup wise, right? Like Solstice is swinging versus swords more than Puddles is. Without
see.
like sword on rather.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, counter hurt could have been pretty big. Solstice gonna burst.
Wow,
Earning
6
an
feet
early
actually
burst.
sniping jump slash out of the air with sword too.
That 20. That now 50 meter on Puddles is gonna be a big roll.
Backdash is gonna get caught.
It really encapsulates the amount of advantage he has right now.
Yeah,
All right,
75.
50 meter on deck. The next reset's gonna
100
hurt
meter.
a lot if we can get it.
Dead? No, didn't spend.
No, didn't go into trance.
Probably just mistimed,
Oh.
you know.
Probably could have got an RRC into trance, yeah.
Solstice is trying
Gonna
to
work out.
wait out the clock.
Oh, GG's gonna kill!
It's gonna even burst back.
Yeah, but he was already back there, so
Yeah,
not
He was
as
near the
like
top. Not catastrophic.
All right, for
like
the first time in the
I
set,
think I
though,
hit
Puddles
someone
up.
with like I had taken all of their bursts, right? They didn't even have the B.
Yeah.
And I hit them with full charge Raven
Yep.
Super.
Yeah,
and
don't
they
know
were,
what I mean
they were-
of
yeah.
this hell.
It's like they were
Of this
back
hell.
into S, and I'm just like, yeah.
I have a friend who I play with
Okay,
fairly
hurts.
regularly, and they told me a few weeks ago, they were like, you know, the more I play against you, Conway, the worse the worse I think Raven Reversal is, because it always gives me back burst.
Yeah.
So I'm like, pain.
Yeah, exactly. That's why it's like you don't want to. It's very situational. All right, gonna close
Okay,
out this round. One more
Puddles.
chance. Wow, the knockdown into the OTG. Wow,
That's
that was
That's
sick.
gonna kill.
Puddles says, I want to shoot him. I want to shoot the
I don't
tiny
think
player."
I've ever actually seen that route shortened. Like, it might not seem that amazing even to the Ramlethal player, but just like the awareness. All right, like just take the KD. Burst is about to be back, like in this combo early into the like the shit and kill. That's dope.
Okay, they start for Solstice.
Like,
I
like
lied
the more you
earlier,
do
I
commentary,
thought
the
the
more
last
you
game
feel
was
like you've seen
2-2.
all this shit, and then they do something that it's like
Insane.
blows your mind. And it's just like, all right, here we
They're
go.
like, wait a second, what?
I'm gassed up.
I like the sword, keeping that move safe. Vanish.
All right, gets out. 6P a little bit too early. Didn't have sword, and with
Cross
jump
up.
arc was
Gonna
too
catch
high.
the Arbare as well.
Back into that corner for you.
2K, let's go.
Solstice
Knock
in
him down.
trouble.
Ooh, the ground bounce though lets him out.
Is a fight between
Wow.
2 players?
Dust Loop.
Oh,
No,
let's
this is a
go.
fight
And
between
her.
big ass
Confirm.
buttons at the moment. Boop, boop.
Okay, Green Dotto gonna get blocked.
Wow, and the
Solstice
overhead.
taking advantage.
Actually, that looked like a mid. Yeah, that'd be fucked up if that was over. That makes sense.
Right. go
Oh,
for
nice
it.
blocks on all that.
That was like cross up and
Ram neutral, ram neutral, ram neutral.
oh,
Okay.
scream
Wow,
round
and the
neutral.
Daru through the sword activations.
Ooh, nice just blocks to be able to respond with that Daru.
Holy shit.
Safely.
This is footsies.
Footsies. Okay, is this
5K
are they
beat out by
2-2 or
2K.
2-1? I don't.
It's
are
2-1
they
at the
2-2?
moment.
It's
Isn't
2-2.
it?
It's 2-2.
Is it 2-2?
Puddle tied it up. Puddle tied it up in the last set.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah. They were 2-2 going into this
Hell
game.
yeah. So the Solstice is on match point.
They're both on match point. Oh wait,
Well,
yeah,
yeah,
so,
yeah.
sorry. It's on the round. Oh, this hurts.
Oh, puddles, dude. How much do
blocks.
you want?
A lot of meter.
Solstice.
Dead angle. Here it comes. Yeah.
Nice.
Solstice
Ow.
sent him a notarized letter. I want to shoot Johnny player. I want to do it.
That looked
Oh
like.
no, Trance.
Gold burst again. It's a Calvin.
He's got to tech into it, but he techs out. Wow. Okay.
Oh my goodness! Completely avoids it.
Oh, but the punished too
Combination
early.
attack. Kind of whiffs because of the spacing. Ram neutral, Solstice in the corner. What's it gonna be? Ah!
What's the look? Oh, it's gonna connect. Is it gonna be
That's
enough?
gonna kill
Takes
you.
it.
Oh.
Solstice moves on.
Converts that aerial string.
Wow, that was tense.
Okay, we have our last game.
Really
of the
good shit to
night.
both of them. That was fun to watch.
We have our last game of the night. Usagi versus Solstice.
This will be a run back match.
I hate Ram.
Ram.
Still hate Ram.
GG's.
Yes, this is the true
Goodbye,
evolution.
Zoe,
As we
hurt
all
so
know, the
much.
true evolution of Guilty Gear is hating all characters.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, honestly-
even your own. Even your own.
You know how in Melee they have the 20XX paradigm, like when everyone can do all the hardest tech ever? The 20XX paradigm for Guilty Gear is everyone just screaming at each other because they all hate their character.
Yeah.
No change in skill level, just everyone hates everyone else.
I think that was 2014. Actually, we don't need a 20XX that.
2014, Lamau.
Going
what
right in
happened.
there.
Are they?
Usagi's just waiting.
No, this is real. This is real. Yeah,
Wow,
yeah,
and
this is
the
real.
backwards hitbox of Mistfinder and just hit Ram the other way out of the air. Get out of here. Falling JH conversion, a lot of meter,
Oh,
spends
ace.
it, immediately burst out.
Solstice here, if he loses the set, it's gonna be out, but Usagi still has that one life.
Yep. Level 3 gonna whiff.
Ooh, pain.
Isn't this grand?
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
grand.
correct.
Okay, I guess. I'm not sure what you meant then.
Oh, he can. Usagi can lose the set, and then we have a reset.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh, I said it in weird ways.
Yeah, I was like, what?
Close last question. Hurts to be Solstice right now. Risk is correct.
Cranked risk.
Oh no,
Correct.
but spends it.
Counter hit to get
That's
a
a-
counter hit 6K.
Oh man.
He could.
Slides through the air.
Enough?
This
Is that
hurts.
enough?
No, he drops
quite.
it.
Oh, close.
No meter.
Oh.
No meter. He's only level 1 though. He's only level 1. Ooh, that's a good counter hit. That's
Yeah,
a look
Okay,
at
yeah,
me.
punish
Good
is-
fucking patience. Yo, knock him all the way to the other side.
Wasn't intimidated
He
at all
knows.
by that
Okay.
stare down.
Oh, baits it. He baits it.
That'll work.
Oh, no.
Usagi had the awareness to
Oh,
wire
flash
seeing
to
it out.
catch.
Yeah.
And that was
Really good patience and awareness though for Usagi in the corner there. Just chilling.
Both Usagi and Solstice, they're like, they kept very calm in like tense situation.
Well, playing that spacing game.
Yeah, it was one,
This
it's one of
is-
those moments in Guilty Gear where you have like both characters have like pretty relatively low resources.
This is what the real
This
estate
hurts.
market looks like.
How so?
Well, they're both just taking up lots of land for themselves. It's all empty space, and they won't. The exchange rates are fucked.
Absolutely destroyed.
Okay.
GameStop is selling land out here. 'Cause
This
that
is
trade value
GameStop's
is
fucking
terrible.
real estate.
Okay, knockdown. What's the setup?
Wow,
Gonna
and
get
the
dead
fucking
angle.
10 frame active dead angle. For the
All
record,
right.
most dead angles are 6 frames active.
I see.
I'm pretty
Johnny
sure at
Privilege?
least.
I know Johnny's dead angle is only like -5.
It's
Oh.
definitely more active than everything.
Gonna trans the
shit!
in the corner.
And gets him with the overhead. And uncertain if he was because he wasn't FDing the 6K in time.
Oh yeah.
Because that could be truck.
I know he was
if
FDing.
Yeah. So if he got the meter drained and then the 6K came out, it was unblockable.
No, I think he ended with a lot of meter. I think it was the act that he actually got hit.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, he took
Yeah,
off
It
the
might have
chip?
been,
Oh, burst comes
probably was a case of he was airborne when he started blocking, so it was difficult to see when he landed and had to change the blocker.
Yeah.
That's how I felt. Anyway,
Yeah.
first sort
Okay,
of summon
Usagi's
fake.
out.
Second made him block. Now it's Johnny time. Uh-oh, had a chance.
Johnny time.
Hurts. Nice conversion.
Oh, explode! Gonna get through.
All right, but
Yeah,
that's a-
delays the attack, doesn't
fuck
get caught by
ton
the
of
air to
meter.
reset. Yeah.
And you saw
3 more of those in his pocket. Stagger pressure. Waiting.
And you're dead. And it's
That's
gone.
pain kill.
Pain.
And
It
it's
hurts.
gone. Not a bad
Let's
look.
go.
Not a bad first game though.
Not bad for
But
game at all.
there was a lot of. But the thing
It's
is,
really
there was a
exciting.
lot of data exchanged in those matches.
Yeah.
Come on, Solstice, beat
Yeah,
the raid boss,
well,
please.
this is like
Puddle.
this isn't raid boss. This is like, I don't know if you ever played like shitty fucking mobile games where you got like world bosses where like you just go in and like you do like a little bit of health damage to the boss and like everyone in the world is trying to kill the boss. Basically, that's like this, right? Like you all went in and did your
Collectively.
damage, hopefully to Usagi's mental state. Trying to
The only this sounds like an anime arc or something. The only way we can beat him is if we wear him down over the tournament. It's
We
not
gotta-
about winning. It's about it's about destroying his mental.
well, I mean, if we want to do that, we just got to summon the Sith Lord, and we all know who that is.
Don't mention his name. It gives him power.
Name. Don't say it. Don't
The
say
Dark
it.
Lord, Darth.
Say it. Don't say it.
Don't say it. No!
Legend has it, if you say it in the mirror 3 times, he'll appear.
Yeah, he just joined Steam commentary. What's up, you guys? We play next week?
Watch me stutter on my $3,000 computer. Man, this is a big round right here, but Johnny building a lot of meter, and he's still got a lot of coins to work with if he blocks, and he gets out with the 6K.
Man, the forward movement on 6K, saving Usagi's life so many times.
Especially like dash 6K.
Oh, yeah.
You saw
Oh,
he's
counter hit!
Ooh, that's a big drop.
yeah, you saw he's doing really well to keep
Pretty
Solstice in the corners.
Yeah.
He'll just like be really patient, play that like spacing game.
This is what,
And,
this is
like,
what I talk
comes
about.
out-
This is the ideal play. This is when you have a character that plays like this, right? Or
Usagi
even when you
20XX.
don't, like, you know, a lot of the reason like Solstice will end up losing in his pressure situations is because he overextends at some point.
Yeah.
Once he runs out of resources, right? He goes, okay, there's the next point instead of like, all right, I gotta like. But he can't. The thing is like he has to do that because Ram can't control neutral versus Johnny like that at that range without other stuff on him. So
Yeah, Ramsel has to take the risks, and he's aware of that. Which is like a
wow,
it's
the
just a good.
trade with
Oh,
the buffer
nice.
Daro.
F what I was saying. This is more interesting. Nice RC.
Oh, punishes the
Just
6K
whips the
this
side
time.
swap, ready for it, new.
Yeah.
See, that's what I say, right? The high level play right there is to take the corner back. So you have to be aware that your opponent might know that. Just stay the same side, fuck it.
Yeah.
It's all RPS from here on out, folks. We're throwing some rocks. Definitely throwing rocks. Oh my god, it's all
Level
paper.
3, kind of a big rock, though.
Scissors out.
Oh, 2
No.
Oh, that's a big
Burst.
burst. 6P too low to the ground. Here comes pressure.
Gonna swire back in.
Level 3 on
Okay,
deck.
50
It's
meters.
all
Oh.
Johnny. 14
Johnny.
seconds on the clock, and Solstice
Solstice down
crumbles to the
2 games.
overhead.
Usagi's on game. Is it match game?
Tournament point.
Tournament.
Yeah,
All those
tournament
points.
point.
Not match point, right?
Ooh, so many points. No,
Oh, this goes for another one.
Yeah, he's tanky. Like,
yeah, he's tank. He's a tanky boy. He's a
well,
tonker.
I mean, yes, but Solstice also isn't getting like long combos or anything, really.
Yeah.
It's a lot of trades, game stonk trades that Johnny favor.
Yeah, Solstice really having a hard time guaranteeing the ideal corner situation.
All right, been
Okay,
punished.
speaking of which, though, this is a pretty good look for Solstice.
Opens up low, not a lot of damage. Well, and it's like, even if he does get hit by the low, that's better than, you know, eating the high.
Okay, Backdash is going to get caught, but not too much of a conversion.
All right, you gonna take this
Okay.
round? Nope.
Solstice, not enough resources.
All right,
to
again,
kick it,
yeah,
but
that was-
there it is.
That could have been Usagi's round right there, because he had to reset too many times. Not reset,
Solstice stealing some momentum here. Even up a burst.
but walk up grab.
We level 3. What's the hit? One more touch, and
Yeah.
could be the end of this round for Solstice.
Good recognition of Usagi's backing off to anti-air, so he didn't throw a button out.
Ooh, nice facing.
Usagi doing a
backdashing.
really good job of denying.
This is so neutral. He hasn't
Solstice.
jumped in the
6H,
last 10
6H.
seconds.
6H.
100 meter on the
6H.
table.
Close slash. All right,
Solstice
gets the
running
hit.
low on resources.
Let him tech
Gonna
out,
get
wasn't
some
ready.
back. Okay, carrying to the corner.
Gonna get the carry.
Oh, practice
Missed
the
the
first
burst.
time.
I mean, I know a game where you could do damage to Johnny probably, and he wouldn't be as tanky because of it.
Oh, counter hit 6H isn't able to convert.
Oh,
Wow.
Holy
No
shit!
way, no way. Please don't end it like this.
Oh, just all his money at the club. Singles everywhere. He's just shilling them out.
You can just do that as Johnny.
Yeah.
Like
New Johnny.
It's not infinite,
That's like
obviously,
the classic new Johnny
well,
player. Look
not
what I
like
can do
this.
combo.
Oh, this is YRC into the reverse misfiner, level 3 misfiner pop up.
No, he hit him
Can we
with the
talk about the
backside of
awareness?
JD. That's what was
Yeah,
fucked up.
oh my God.
No, into the
What
backwards
what
misfiner.
awareness.
Yeah, that was definitely just like, I'm ready for this side swap combo.
What awareness! That's
Ooh,
insane.
oh no. All right. A little bit too high to convert correctly.
Puddles cringe,
Or-
so cringe. They say.
I mean, just embrace the cringe. These JD's putting in some work. All right,
Embrace it.
good conversion. Burst gonna come back. 100 meter on deck. This is rough. Baits out one dead angle. Unable to take the second.
Space.
YRC back on deck. All right, it was YRC. It's still a threat. Gold burst for both players.
Solstice.
Oh, and
Good
catches
game.
them flinching.
Let's
Staying
go.
alive.
2-1 now.
All right. Man, these games are getting harder and harder to commentate.
We're getting more and more hype. I just want to watch everything.
No,
happen.
definitely. It's just like, why you gotta make me talk about this? I'm trying to watch this Guilty Gear on screen.
Yeah, don't make me speak about Guilty Gear.
Is that Doro getting thrown?
I think so.
Little black
Is it throw involved? For a bit? Or, I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
I don't know.
I'll look it up later. But yeah. Yeah, you can throw Dara. Okay, cool. Thank you, Puddles. Thank you, Poodles. Much appreciated. We hope your dog is doing well. Throw Clash in the air.
That almost
Gonna
looked like it was low
Burst
enough
Dara.
where
Good burst.
Ramlethal could have hit off the first hit of that Rekka.
Ooh. Zwei is gonna get Johnny in.
Right. Ooh, no.
Whoa. Was that a cross up?
No, because Johnny was on the same side.
Okay. It looked almost like it was a cross up.
Even if it did cross up on
Yeah.
the other side, if you blocked Johnny's, you blocked the cross up.
Yeah.
All right. Back on set point. Back on tournament point.
Back on tournament point.
And that was
Solstice gonna make something
that was a bit of a
happen.
quicker round than Solstice wanted to.
Solstice.
Yeah,
Gonna secure a huge advantage here. Not much meter because Ramfall doesn't get a ton unless he uses those swords.
Right, but we are not blocking yet. Burst will come back. 50
One
meter
more-
about to be on deck.
One more mix.
And
After this is gonna
definitely
be
one
what
of
it
the
is.
weaknesses of Ramlethal is that she
Ooh,
will build
gets
your
it.
burst
That's gonna
meter
be
back. Trance.
If he wants it.
No bursts.
Yeah. You can't. You can't.
I mean, I'm just saying he could, try.
Gonna answer.
Oh no! For some reason I thought Solstice was on game point.
No.
No. Just keep that burst. Never mind. I'm sorry.
Solstice is
Good low.
adapted well,
Oh, he
keeping
blocks
the
the high.
winning neutral more consistently. Allowing those like high pressure opportunities.
Yeah, getting a much better read of like how Usagi wants to respond to Solstice's aggression.
Oh, that was two.
Right, building that risk. When you got no mix, you build that risk.
Build it.
Yep.
Chunk out. Go burst, not this time.
Blocks the burst. That's a big resource for Solstice.
Neutral jump.
Johnny's 100 meter. This is the tournament point. They're just waiting it out.
Side swap JH again. Ooh, this is rough. He can do it 3 more times. Ooh, gets the hit.
Oh, nice.
That's a knockdown, though.
Johnny's on first.
Ooh, gets the KD again.
Another
These JD's
knockdown.
putting in work. Air throw, still
air
alive.
throws.
Gotta eat this pressure, though. Oh,
Nice,
wake up throw,
nice
not this time.
Keeping him alive.
Backs
Look
off.
for that-
Yeah, didn't
look
want
for that reverse.
to risk it. Holy shit!
Okay, Sword's gonna catch.
AD was sick.
Oh no,
That's
this
strong.
could be
No
it.
way. No way. No.
Ah!
No.
With that, Usagi closes it out 3-1.
Yep.
Usagi taking the crown of NXV 25.
Say it's springtime, baby.
It's springtime.
Springtime. The solstice is over.
Let me quickly update our Steam top 4. Wait, did he just leave the server?
No, did he?
Oh, okay, no. He stopped playing the Guilty Gear.
Yeah,
There we go.
Yeah.
And so
I think that's
it looked
been,
like
yeah.
I was looking at his I clicked on his like username on the far
Well, you know
right.
what, Solstice? Thank you for joining the ones you can. It's much appreciated, especially
Yeah.
these days
Always fun to see you
of
play.
when you have more than one tournament to join now, it can be rough to pick which one. And it's always nice to see all of you stuck it out with your Netplay versus
Yeah.
25. And hopefully,
25.
probably, I've been thinking about it. Sorry to discuss it on here, but since our tournament didn't work out, maybe give it a little bit more room this time.
Yeah.
Hard to say.
That's a smart thing.
It's kind of just a player-based thing now and availability. So we'll see.
So I've given everyone who won the top 4 their roles, but thank you everyone for playing.
Play
it's
XR.
always wonderful to see you guys.
Play Rev 2.
We will
Play
be
Rev
back
0.
next week. There will be a tournament link soon, in a few hours or so. So if you're feeling hype, that's one way you can parlay that energy into action. But the last thing I want to say is the 3rd week of November, instead of the Netplay versus that weekend, we'll be doing the Quarantine Rapport tournament,
Oh yeah,
which
hey,
is a charity event.
Right.
Yes.
about that. Let's if we got the challenge, I want to make the tweet and I want to get it out to hopefully some people who can get it out there to more people. So
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
hopefully we can make this one a big one. I know for all you out here, really try to show this one. Let's show the world, let's show the whole community that XR's still alive, and that we can we're fucking doing good things for the community still. So we'll hopefully we get that to be a big event. Obviously, it's gonna be a bit rougher because it's gonna be open. You know what I mean? But it's for charity. It's for a good cause. So hopefully y'all just join us out there, and we're gonna have a good time.
And like most Netplay tournaments, the best thing to do, just have fun with it. Not to say don't care about it, but make sure you have fun with it.
Well, I'd like to show people the strength of the players who join Netplay versus. I think.
Yeah, true.
The game out here.
Yeah.
But that's all I gotta say. Just look for the challenge link for the Quarantine Rapport tournament in the near future. You'll be able to sign up for that within the next few weeks. I think that's everything from me.
Yeah, that's all for me.
Yeah.
Good night to you all. Hope y'all have a wonderful night and play some motherfucking Guilty Gear later.
So